Hello guys, welcome back once again to this new tarot reading. This time I wanted to continue with a request that there was on my channel about Jennie and Kai situation. I know it's been a while. I know these two ended actually, I think, very briefly after it was announced that they were dating, and there were a lot of speculations about it. I personally, there's something about dating rumors that somehow doesn't feel that accurate for me. There's something there that uh, I I cannot seem to find romantic actually. I don't know why. And I was like, I didn't know if I wanted to do this, especially because you know that Jenny had moved on apparently, and the new rumor is that she's allegedly she's dating J Dragon, which I don't think is true either. But let's see what the tarot has to say about it. So I know a little bit about Kai's birth chart and also Jenny's birth chart. They are both Capricorn sun signs. Kai has a moon in Aquarius and Mercury in Aquarius, and he has like a lot of planets also in Capricorn. So he's a bit of he has a lot of eccentricity from Aquarius, but at the same time he is stable enough to be considered very Capricorn nature. And Jenny is a Capricorn with the moon in Scorpio, and I believe that she has Venus in Pisces, and her Mars is in Aquarius, so she is also a bit eccentric, but not so much. She is very profound actually, and she takes her time to make decisions. That's why this, I don't know why guys, but to me Capricorn with Capricorn don't match, in a sense, because I'm a Capricorn myself, and I have, according to my experience, of course I'm talking about myself only, I never could date a Capricorn. I had met a few Capricorn male in my life, and there's something about their energy that resembles a lot to mine, so I don't like it, because I feel like it's like a power struggle, like a competition of the egos, because our sign is ruled by Saturn, and it's also a sign that is cardinal, so it's a sign that it's very it has a lot of leader vibes. So sometimes we tend to be a bit bossy when it comes to relationships. We do not do it on purpose, but we tend to be the ones that make the actually are the ones that have a bit of control in the relationship, and I don't think we like to share that control. So I don't know how these two would work, but let's see. This is actually a really strange tarot reading to do, because even though I can do a reading for both sides, and I did, to see what the other side thinks of the other, I actually I wanted to take this to the beginning, where they started, when the rumors start, before the rumors start, in the moment where they were supposedly getting to know each other. I want to dive into those feelings, instead of asking us for today how they're feeling for today, because actually there's no present, from what I can see, there's no present in when it comes to this connection. I think it ended a long time ago. So let's start with Kai's side, that I place him on the left. So for him, I have the strength, the Five of Wands, the Two of Wands, and then the other cards that I have at the bottom are oracles, that then I will explain what they mean. That these also are some kind of extra cards, so that we could see a bit about how they handled after this was supposedly over. So let's see what uh, Kai's vision of Jenny was during that moment. And we, like I said, we have the strength, the 5, and the 2 of wands. Sorry, I'm recovering from a cold. Actually, I feel like for Kai, I don't think it was actually it was more feelings towards Jenny. I think that he he felt really attracted to her. Like, I feel like there are a lot of ones, so I think that this was all about actually building a lot of desire. I think that he felt really passionate towards her, and I think that this was something that he hasn't been feeling in a while for a female, for someone. So I think that this is what got him hooked at the beginning. I think there was something about Jenny that was really alluring for him, that was really attractive, and I think that was what was really attractive actually was that Jenny was really hard to get, in a sense that she wouldn't give in so easily to him. So he felt this, like I said, this power struggle, like they wrestling to actually to see who has the less saying, who has the control. I think that he was really attracted to that because he saw Jenny as someone really powerful, as someone that had her own ideas, and actually that was a bit combative, actually, that and that she wouldn't settle for less. So she definitely demand of him to put a lot of effort and to actually make things happen. So I do see him making efforts to conquer her. I do see him, like people said in the, like in the rumors, where they said that there were pictures of him going to her house or to wherever she was and bringing gifts and stuff. I think he did move, he did make a lot of actions in order to show her that he was interested. But he was never sure, actually, because she would never like say like, oh yes, we are together, or yes, I want to continue with this. He was like, he was having a bit of doubt about whether she was really interested in him. She made him feel a bit uncertain and a bit insecure also. And also there was something, because I have said in the in an individual reading that I did for Jenny, that Jenny was that she had a prior connection with someone that was really strong, and that suddenly and that she had problems. She had a really big attachment to this person, and she couldn't let go of this person. And I think that somehow Kai was aware of this, because I can see him like making plans and actually like like it was like he was fighting or he was competing against someone that he knew, actually the memory of someone that he knew he couldn't beat, that he couldn't fight this person. I believe this person was really present, even though I don't think this person was with Jenny, but I think that Jenny had a big attachment to this person from her past, and somehow he knew who this person is. So it's like he tried to do all the courtship. I don't know how to say it in English, but he tried to do everything right. He put all the effort, he bought all the gifts, he wanted to see her, he wanted to take her to nice places, he would always communicate with her. So he did try, but at the end I think he got tired of like always like pushing, like always trying to be number one, and actually feeling like, because it was like be fighting or being like competing against a ghost, because it's like the memory of that person is like everywhere with Jenny, but it's not someone that is actually there. So it's like being fighting or being in a competition against a ghost, because this person was no longer with Jenny, but somehow was really present. So I think also that he got really upset after the news broke, that after the news came out that they were dating supposedly, because um, I think he felt a bit ashamed, because he knew that probably Jenny wouldn't feel really comfortable about it, because they weren't, he wasn't sure if all the efforts he was putting were worth it, in the sense that he wasn't sure if Jenny would choose him, because of this attachment that she had from the past. So he felt a bit embarrassed in that sense, because it was like, oh yes, now the relationship is exposed. Yes, now people are seeing that we were seeing us, that we were meeting each other and stuff, but actually the relationship never was a proper relationship, so to speak. There never was like feelings involved. I don't see them here. I don't see feelings. So I see efforts, I see passion, I see that he would probably have developed feelings for Jenny if they had continued, because but actually I don't see Kai as being someone emotional. Actually, I see him more like a hunter, like actually when he's interested in someone, he acts like a gentleman. He does all the work. He's very consistent. He has a lot of will, so he will definitely show the best to this person to conquer that person. But when it comes to emotions, I don't think he's really emotional. And I think that this is what Jenny was lacking, or Jenny was needing in that moment, someone more emotional, because she has a moon in Scorpio, and Scorpio is always looking for intensity and looking for a strong emotional bond. And I don't think Kai gave her that, so I think that that's why they didn't go anywhere with this bond, because there was no emotional foundation here. um, and also we have the card that came out for him of the oracle. It's selling, that it's like a be selling, in a picture of this image, that she's selling herself. I think that in this sense he felt like they were sold, to dispatch, that they were like sold to cover a few things, like they didn't have anything good to do, and that the relationship was sold, and that it was exposed, and that somehow he blames the media for this exposure, because there was a part of him that really wanted to conquer Jenny. Really, he may not be the most emotional guy out of all, but actually he wanted her. He really wanted her bad. She was like this kind of women that he was really invested. And he is not someone that would put all this effort for nothing. He really was expecting something great to come from this relationship. He was looking for a future with her, but at the same time he also felt like this sense of failure when it comes to, because like I said, he felt like he was also selling a part of himself to not knowing actually what was going on, because there was this constant threat of someone that is from Jenny's past that was always there present. It was like, and it's not like Jenny had talked to Kai about it, but it's like Kai knew who this person was. So I don't know if maybe he was friends with this person, not friends, but he was acquaintances with this person, and it's like he had some information about why things failed, or maybe why things didn't work out. So somehow he wanted to make it work, to somehow, it's like a male thing, to compete with one another, to be like, oh yes, I succeeded where you couldn't, something like that. So I think that in the case of Jenny, I think I think she was a bit. Her intuition actually told her the right thing to do, because I think she was the one that made the decision to, yes, not continue, because like I said, there's a lot of ego in here. There's a lot of like, oh yes, I want to be the one that is with her, the one that is the official one, something like that. She's a very high price for a lot, so I can see why they want her. um and besides, she's a really precious female. There's something about her, guys, that you have no idea. She is the perfect package, so to say. She's nothing like you see her in the videos, or you see her in interviews. No, she's nothing like you see her playing a role or playing a character, or play or dancing or performing. She, as a female, as a woman, she has a lot of power, and she has the ability to transform the men she's with. The men that will end up with her will be the luckiest one, because she will be able to transform him. He will be even luckier after he meets her, because she has this power. She has this transformation power. She's almost like a witch in a sense, but I don't mean it like in a witch, like in a negative. Actually, I don't see the negative in the word witch, but she is very powerful. She's almost like a sorceress. She's very addictive. She's very intense. She's very. That's why I think males fear her, because they know that once they are caught up with her, once they put their eyes on her, they cannot stop looking at her. She's addictive. There's something about her that is very alluring, that is very magnetic. So you don't know how to fall out of love with her, because it's like she consumes you. It's like she attracts you and she consumes you. So if you leave her, you will never be the same, probably. So she's a very special woman, very special. So let's see in the side of her. I see the devil, the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles. So yes, the devil card is always near Jenny. So this is the magnetism I was talking about. The devil card, it talks about this attachment that also plays in this oracle at the end. The card of the attachment also came out, so there's no need to clarify that there was an attachment here to someone, probably someone that has a lot of Scorpio energy too, someone that has a lot of Scorpio energy in them, because there was like something very toxic about this relationship, but was so addictive, and was so they were like made for each other when it comes to intensity. And I don't think this is the way she felt for Kai. I feel like she carried this attachment with herself when she saw Kai, and actually she tried to fight this attachment. She tried to start over. She also, it's not like she put the effort, because actually she didn't. She took a more passive role. She was like, yes, she was like accepting his invitations. She was like responding his messages. Actually, she thought he was really, really handsome. She thought he was really good looking. She liked him physically. She found him really, like there was something very attractive about him. But actually, I have the feeling that she was a bit bored. Like, I don't know why, guys, but I think that when they started dating, she was in this period of apathy, when you are bored of your life, or maybe when you are bored. And I think that she decided to go along and to go on dates with him because she was bored, actually. And also because this is the rebellious side of herself. She wanted to break the mold, she wanted to break the rules, she wanted to get out, she wanted to do things. So I think that this was the perfect opportunity for her to be mischievous, for her to be a bad girl, um, for her to be different. I think she was in that moment where she was seeing Kai, she was feeling really angry at herself and angry at the situation and angry at the management and angry at everyone around her except the girls from Blackpink. No, she wasn't angry at her members, but she was angry at herself. She was angry because she couldn't let go of this person from the past. So it's like she wanted to break free and she didn't care what it takes, what it took. So yes, she went along, she dated him. I mean, she spent time with Kai, but her mind was elsewhere. She actually was hoping that she would develop feelings for Kai. She was praying for uh, to feel love again, or to feel at least the willing to want to be in love. But actually that never happened because actually she got tired. She was like, oh yes, I see everything I have with this would be a potential good relationship for me. He seems like a nice guy, he seems like he's interested in me, but I just don't feel the same. And then the card here, the oracle card, is a card of attachment. So she definitely felt bored. She felt like she didn't feel passion enough for Kai. So that's why I think she decided to not go on with this, because she didn't feel like she was being honest to him or to herself. So she wanted to break free from this commitment because she just didn't she was attached to this person, and somehow this person also started to, I don't know if this person reached the person from the past, reach out to her and like let her know that he knew that she was seeing someone else, and he manipulated her somehow also. So that's one of the many reasons why she also ended it, because she was like, oh, now I get this, I guess, my former love attention, so I guess he must love me or he must want me back. But actually it's all about manipulation. It's a game. It's a power struggle. Like I said, that I don't think there are feelings here. So when it comes to the actual situation from where they are now, when it comes to each other, or how they feel about each other even after all this time passed by or went by. We have the Five of Cups, the Chariot, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. So I think that yes, every once in a while, I think that one of them or maybe two of them think about what could have been if they actually had maybe what they could have accomplished if they stayed together. But actually they feel like the best decision was to move on, actually, because yes, there was also the media. I think that they think that the media exposure and the comments in the internet and everyone talking about it, and it's like it just felt like a business transaction, actually, to be honest. I don't think there was feelings here. I think they didn't have even the time to develop feelings for each other. I think they were they were discovered too soon, or they were exposed too soon. Maybe if the relationship developed a bit longer, or maybe if they would stay in the anonymous a bit longer, they could have potentially built something stable, because let's not forget that they are both Capricorns. So it's probably that they would have built something together if they wanted to. um, but like I said, she was like, I don't think she was actually looking at Kai. I don't think she had that intention to. I think she felt flattered, and she felt really good with herself, knowing that this handsome young man was interested in her, and he was acting like a gentleman. So she was really pleased. I think she was really, she was like this high school girl, like all giggly, like smiling, like, oh, look what he got me, oh, look. But and everyone were like, oh, he seems so nice with you, or he seems so thoughtful, he seems like he really cares about you. And she was really happy that it's like everyone was so supportive of him. But at the same time, the real support or the real acceptance had to come from her. And actually, yes, she felt like his efforts were cool, were cute, and she really appreciated. But she wanted more. This is what happens with Jenny. Jenny wants more. She has this moon in Scorpio. She has this desire to live a passionate love story. She wants a kind of bond that can consume her with passion, with like this kind of a strong attachment where she cannot let go. She loves that. She loves drama in relationships. She just finds that she likes, like she once said, that she likes sexy guys. Yes, she does like sexy men, sexual men. But I think that yes, Kai is very sensual, Kai is very sexual, but actually, I think that what she means by this is not only about the appearance, it's not only what you can do with your body to be sexual, it's also what you can make the other person feel in an emotional level. This is what she means when she wants someone sexual. Actually, she wants someone that can like consume her whole body and soul in the process of the sexuality. So I think that it's not only about the looks, it's not only about the gestures or maybe the way you show your body. It's more about this magnetic energy that you can exude, and this is the kind of magnetism that she probably saw in this person from the past, and that now or at least at that moment while they met, she couldn't let go. So I'm going to leave it, guys, here. I hope I made myself understood. I hope that you understood my interpretation. But this is what I could see from the Jenny and Kai relationship from the past. So thank you guys for being here. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.